Alright everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety Nerd, and today we've got a United States Championship matchup between Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar to look forward to. And we've got Bayley versus Charlotte Flair, and I'm sure we've got more Bloodline shenanigans along the way. So as per usual, grab your snacks, grab your choice of beverage, get comfy and cozy, and let's watch Friday Night Smackdown, people. Alright, what does the Bloodline have to say this week? I love how I just already so completely done with their crap this week. Oh, Paul Heyman's a true gem. But Paul, you didn't get the memo. It's spooky season. We're supposed to say boo. Paul, none of us trust you or your phone at this point. I'm trying to figure out where all this is going because wasn't Jimmy going after Roman for a couple months there? Wasn't he on his bad side for several weeks there, or at least a few months there? The second greatest of all time? Oh, okay. Okay, but it's a tag team match on the contract. Oh yeah, that was a whole mess with the contract signing last week. And I mean, the contract was for a tag team match, not a handicap match. Did they just suddenly get some whiteout or something and just write handicap match right on the contract? How does that work? And in that case, would that actually be a valid contract? Again, this is what I'm here for. I'm here to point out the storyline details that I'm just confused about. That maybe some of you all might be confused about too at this rate. Okay, but you just said 5 seconds ago that he was on his way to SmackDown, Paul. What are we going on about? We're supposed to see John Cena tonight. He's just not going to be here until later. Well, yeah, of course we're not going to have AJ Styles out here. I mean, we all saw what happened last week with the dramatic camera and everything. I mean, you had Solo jump on him through a table. Solo's had enough of Jimmy's crap. Jimmy took the microphone from Paul. Now both of them are completely over Jimmy. I am not getting any main character energy from Jimmy Uso and all this. Where's the character development that we're supposed to be getting? I'm trying to figure out when Jimmy actually got back into the bloodline. Okay, well there's Karl Anderson. Okay, looks like Karl Anderson wants Jimmy and/or Solo in the ring. Paul was on the phone, probably with Roman. Again, I don't trust that iPhone. Okay, so it looks like they decided on Solo for the match. Am I following this right? Look, Solo's the only one that I actually can follow along with on a week-to-week basis. He just understands the assignment every week. He just goes in there, destroys somebody, and leaves at this point. Well, this opening segment happened. We had basically one big drawn-out recap from the Bloodline, but it was nice to see Karl Anderson get involved. Nice to kind of freshen things up a little bit. Again, I'm liking how at least the Bloodline's getting some different people to feud with and stuff like that. But did we really need a drawn-out 10-minute recap of last week? When is Jimmy gonna get some character development in all this? I'm just saying, for somebody that kind of ruined the main event of SummerSlam and betrayed his brother and everything like that, I get that they're waiting to kind of revisit that feud at some point. But use the time for some character development. That's all I'm saying. Alrighty, we're back from the commercial break and right into the matchup between Jimmy Uso and Karl Anderson. Maybe Jimmy's trying to prove himself back to Solo and Paul, maybe that's where the character development's going? I don't know. Okay, so according to the commentators, John Cena has arrived in Sacramento. Wow! Okay, that was quick. Wow, okay, Jimmy Uso won just like that. All because of Solo interjecting. Which I don't understand, we barely got into the matchup. Why would we need interference so soon? Oh, Anderson's continuing to fight off Jimmy just like that. Oh no, Solo's in there. Nice knowing you, Karl. Again, Solo's the one doing all the work at this point. He understands the assignment every week. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. Oh, there's Meechin. Oh! She slapped him so hard that he fell. We appreciate you, Meechin. Jimmy's reaction was great. Well, that matchup happened, and at least we got some little developments with the OC, so that's nice to see, right? Right. So, not much to really go on about with this match. Alright, we got the music back. We've got the plants back. So, you know what that means, people? It's Grayson Waller with the Grayson Waller effect. What? The song's a bop. I can't help it. Wait, did we get some new plants this week? I think we did. I mean, Grayson's kind of not wrong with the intro. Alright, Bob's making his way down to the ring here for the Grayson Waller effect. Should be interesting. Grayson's like doing push-ups in the middle of the ring. If it makes anyone feel better, I still stink at push-ups. But you know what? We're still trying over here. It's the effort that counts. Everyone on the show is like somehow intermingled at this point, and I'm like, what is even happening? I mean, when you really think about it, Grayson had a run-in with John Cena, and hey, you know what? We gotta give credit where credit is due. He's saying that he made a mistake, and again, this could very well be a trap for us because we have learned not to trust anybody on this show at this point. Bobby and Theory had a never-ending feud back on Monday Night Raw. Okay, good. He's addressing it. Alrighty, we got the Street Profits making their way out to the ring now. Of course, as Grayson tried to pitch him and Austin Theory to Bobby Lashley. Bobby wants the Street Profits to prove it to him. That's fair. Great transition right there. Okay, so Theory's in his ring gear, so somebody's about to come fight him at some point, right? Because that's just how these things work. I wouldn't do that while the Street Profits are walking up the ramp, because they're still walking up the ramp, right? So the Street Profits didn't go after him. They had like a wide opening. Come on! Alright, well, we got another matchup about to get underway right here. Oh, Cameron Grimes! So it was a very serviceable segment. We continued the developments between the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley. I like how we at least mentioned Austin Theory and Bobby Lashley, you know, and their never-ending feud from Monday Night Raw. And Grayson Waller just keeps on being entertaining every week. Alrighty, so we're into the matchup here, but before we got into the matchup, we had a nice, video package for Dragon Lee. If you haven't seen the matchup with Dominic Mysterio and Dragon Lee for Monday Night Raw, go check that out. It was a really good showing from everybody. But either way, Dragon Lee's in the crowd. He got into it very briefly with Austin Theory, because Austin Theory just gets into it with everyone. But poor Cameron Grimes, just poor Cameron Grimes. Alrighty, we got Cameron Grimes on the offense here. Nice counter right there from Cameron Grimes. Oh, we got some good air on that too. Beautiful move right there from Cameron Grimes. Again, this is the second week in a row that we're bringing up Taylor Swift with Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. Just why? I get that, there was the whole, meme and stuff like that with Taylor Swift being at the Kansas City Chiefs game and all that stuff, and with an alleged boyfriend and all that. I say alleged because I like to wait until things are confirmed. And you just don't know what people's situation's like, okay? It's 2023. But either way, right as I was trying to figure out what they were going on about on commentary and explain the whole Taylor Swift situation, once again, Austin Theory got a swift victory over Cameron Grimes. So that just happened. But Cameron Grimes looked great in this matchup for the stuff that he had to work with. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Austin Theory and Dragon Lee are kind of going into it now. I'm really interested to see what they're going to do with Dragon Lee because he's showing up everywhere, it seems like. But either way, serviceable matchup. Again, very much like the last match, it was more so of what happened afterwards. That was a little bit more interesting. Alrighty, we got the United States title matchup between Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio that we have been waiting for. Zelina's got the right idea on the outside of the ring. I'm assuming that she's in the camp of I hope both teams have fun. Because that's where I'm at too. I'm like, I don't care who wins this because we know that we're in for a good time no matter what. And hey, we didn't have to wait 20 minutes in between matches like we did last week, although we still got a full hour left in the show, so anything could change at this point. It's like in this situation, who do you cheer for? Oh, what's going on here? Oh no, we got an ad pop-up, are you joking? Alright, nice move right there from Escobar to Rey Mysterio. See, I'm watching on Hulu Live, right? So it pops up in the corner, about roughly 15 to 30 seconds before the advertisement starts that we're going to get an ad. So we're able to kind of see these things a little bit out, which is kind of annoying because it's great. I can't get into the match because it's we're going to commercial break in 30 seconds. Well, yeah, of course he can get aggressive when he has to. Did you not watch Escobar at NXT? That was pretty awesome. That was cool. That does deserve a round of applause, because that was pretty cool. I don't care what anyone says, I still look forward to a Rey Mysterio match. I really do. Wait, why are we going back to the backstage area again? They're just going on a rampage at this point. Why don't you just kick them out of the building if they're causing all these shenanigans? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Alright, well, Rey Mysterio now, setting up Escobar for the 619. Oh, no. Nope, that went right into a super kick. Oh, boy. What's Escobar up to here? Huge dive onto the outside of the ring. What's happening here? Oh, double knee right to Rey Mysterio from Escobar. Oh boy, we're at the top rope now. Oh, there goes Escobar. Rey Mysterio, of course, fighting back. This might be a good opportunity to try to go for a cover, no? Oh no, that makes sense. Okay, now we got a splash into the cover. Oh, that was close. How much does anybody have left in this match? I'm actually kind of okay with where they're placing the title matches because it's like they can take their time with the match, right? Like, we don't have to rush things out, which I can totally appreciate and understand. I kind of sat on it. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, this makes a little bit more sense. If that means that we get a good quality matchup, I'm fine with it. Because, I mean, if it's a title match, you know, we have a certain level of quality that we like to see in our title matches, right? Right. Whew, these two have been really at it tonight. I'm in pain watching that move. Like, my back hurts watching that. Well, yeah, I would think that they would want to bring it because, like you just said, it's a title matchup, and yeah, it's a mentor-mentee type situation, but, like, your mentor should want to bring out the best in you as the mentee. And the other way around, too. Like, you know, sometimes, like, if you're the mentor, you might learn something from your mentee. You might see things a little differently or get a new perspective on things and stuff like that. So, oh no, what's going on here? Oh no, I don't like this. I do not like this. Oh dear God. Oh my God. Alrighty, here we go. Ray's looking for it. Oh, he got caught right there, right as he was going for the 619. Oh, Ray's hanging on there, though. Ray got caught. Oh, nope, he got it back into the middle ropes. Oh boy, there goes Ray. Okay, he connected a second time. That was a kind of cool little sequence right there. Again, sneaky roll-up, sneaky roll-up, sneaky pin, sneaky pin! Ray with another sneaky pin! That makes it, what, 3 weeks in a row now with the sneaky pins. Wow! Again, Rey Mysterio, he just has the sneaky roll-ups. That's just his thing now, like we've been saying for the last couple of weeks or so. And I'm honestly kind of here for it. But this was a fun matchup to watch, and I want to see what happens after the match now. Alright, the Street Profits are back. They couldn't be bothered to go after Austin Theory when they had a clear opening, but they're going after the LWO now. I'm noticing a thread that everybody's just getting attacked all night. I would be nervous backstage. Oh boy, we got Bob coming back out here now. Alright, looks like Bob's impressed. Yeah, that didn't end well for them. I love that new move that the Street Profits do, by the way. I love it. Either way around, everybody's somehow connected on this show, but this was a great matchup. It was serviceable and had some good moments in there, so we'll give it a thumbs up. Alrighty, so we are right into the matchup, which is quite exciting. We had Charlotte kind of going after Bayley right at the very beginning in a little promo. Charlotte basically saying, oh, you're one of the 4 horsewomen, but you're still on the sidelines, you know, with a group and stuff like that. And Charlotte is the measuring stick. But Bayley with a huge elbow right onto Charlotte Flair as we head into a commercial break that we just got back from. Yay! Alrighty, well, we're back from the commercial break, and Charlotte Flair just flew right into Bayley. Nice move right there from Charlotte. Again, Charlotte's gears. She just always crushes it. It's like she's switching it up pretty much every week, and I can definitely respect that. Oh, ouch, right into the ropes. Oh, there goes Bayley, being all sneaky. Oh, Charlotte's not budging. Wait, do we have a 2 sign in the crowd? I think we have a 2 sign in the crowd, people. I just saw it. Okay, so wait a second here. So if Charlotte wins this matchup, she gets to go up against Io at Fastlane. Am I following this correctly? Tell everyone how you feel, Bayley. Oh, and Bayley with chops of her own. Okay, that spear was something else. Okay, that spear was just very abrupt and sudden, but the rest of the matchup was good. So, because of that, we'll give that a half thumbs up. I think that's fair because the rest of the match was good, but the ending was a little bit off to me. But otherwise, yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a good matchup. Got the music, idiots. Alright, looks like Damage Control is trying to take out Charlotte. Oh, no. Well, Asuka's making her way down, so I guess she's sort of the good guy now. Right? Am I following this? Okay, Charlotte and Asuka teaming up. This should be good. So we've got Asuka, Charlotte, and Io in a triple threat match at Fastlane. That on paper should be good, but I get nervous with these triple threat matches at this point, because you know Shenanigans are going to go down, right? But I'm still looking forward to that matchup, though. That should be a good one. Alrighty, we got John Cena out here to address the Bloodline's shenanigans from last week and throughout the night as well. We can hear you, but can we see you? Yeah, he did want a match last week. We never got that match. Yeah, that whole last, like, what was that, like 20 minutes was just wild last week. Okay, so John Cena's got the contract. Alright, what's the problem with it, John? Exactly, you need a partner for the tag team match because that's what the contract's for, not a 2-on-1 handicap match. Exactly, like that's what the contract says, a tag team match, not a 2-on-1 match. No, we need answers. We need something, we need some closure. I think that's the right word for it. We need some kind of closure with John Cena and the Bloodline in this arc. Yeah, that's a pretty straightforward response. It makes sense to me. John Cena's like the one person that makes all the sense in the world at this point in this whole story. I mean, look, if there's one person that could probably do it by himself outside of Roman Reigns, it's probably John Cena, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, to be fair, the original contract was for a tag team match, so there's that. And I'm glad they at least addressed that part, because I was like, are they not going to address it? Like, what's going on here? It's only a week away! Like, it's fair enough for him to, like, talk about Fastlane. Cena just, like, took down Jimmy very swiftly. Now, this is the match I want to see. I want to see John Cena versus Solo Sikoa. It's the match that we all want to see, right? Solo understands his assignment every week. John Cena also understands his assignment every week. Oh, there goes Jimmy with the super kick. Oh no. We're gonna get a similar ending to last week, aren't we? But here's the thing, like if it's a 2-on-1 match, do both people have to be inside the ring? Or is it like they have to tag in and out? Because I think we've seen it both ways, right? Look, I'm just trying to get all the rules sorted out, okay? I have to ask the questions! Alright, well they just cleared off the commentary desk. Well, he could just roll off the table though, no? Oh no, Solo wants to- Oh no, no. We saw what happened last week. Because that's what took out AJ Styles, was like the table and Solo. Oh! Oh boy. Go grab your snacks, kids. Well, hey, we got LA Knight back. Thank goodness. I was about to say if we got the same ending from last week, I was just going to be, like, sad and tired. We're adjusting to a new schedule around here. A slightly new schedule. And I mean, listen to the people. They're so happy to see him, too. Paul doesn't look happy to see him by any means. But I feel like the only person that Paul's really happy to see at this point is Roman Reigns. We got a moment with John and LA Knight. This is interesting. Oh, we're getting a tag match, people! See, I'm John Cena right now. This is great. This is wonderful. This is delightful. And hey, they're going to be right up the road from me at Fastlane up at Indianapolis. This is going to get very interesting. I'm already looking forward to next week because, thank goodness, we've got LA Knight back. And I want to see what happens. So overall, I thought this was a serviceable ending. It gave us a nice little, like, happy ending this week. And, you know, we got LA Knight back and teaming up with John Cena to take down the Bloodline a little bit. So I think because of just, you know, John Cena getting the crowd all fired up and ready to go against the Bloodline, we'll give that a thumbs up. And because LA Knight looked strong and returned and everything, we'll give this a double thumbs up. I know, we have high expectations around here. Alright, I felt like this week things picked up a little bit, right? Things kind of kept moving a little bit more, I felt like. I liked how some of the angles and matches were kind of intertwined with each other. At least they're showing the Bloodline kind of looking sort of strong at this point, right? Well, I mean, last week they were definitely strong, right? This week, I don't know, they were just randomly attacking people backstage because they could. I don't know, that didn't add up in my brain anyway. But either way, we had some good matches this week. The match of the week, I would say, would be the United States Championship matchup between Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar. Again, just Rey Mysterio with those sneaky roll-ups. That's just his thing at this point, and I'm kind of on board with it, and I don't know why. But either way, I'm looking forward to Fastlane a little bit more now that we're getting some more matches kind of getting pieced together and that sort of thing. And the last segment as well was pretty good with John Cena, you know, again, getting the crowd all excited about Fastlane and addressing the contract situation, then the Bloodline coming out, and then LA Knight making the swoop at the very end, which was lovely to see. So we will see what happens next week. We got a pretty interesting show for next week. We have the Judgment Day showing up next week, and we've also got Dragon Lee versus Austin Theory after what we saw earlier tonight as well. So that I'm looking forward to because Dragon Lee had a great match against Dominic Mysterio recently, and just if you haven't watched that matchup from Monday Night Raw, it was quite good. I know I said it earlier, but it was a really good matchup that I think everyone should check out, because why should we gatekeep good matches in wrestling? And then again, it's like, what is a good wrestling match? It's all subjective and stuff like that, right? Right. But yeah, let me know what y'all thought about this week's episode of Friday Night Smackdown down in the comments down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button to get notifications around here, and that sort of thing. So again, thank y'all super duper much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.